Hi everyone! I'm feeling really weird today. I just got in the door from a meeting with our wedding planners, which went awesome. In motion, things are happening. A wedding is going to occur this summer, but I really didn't think I was going to get home with enough light to actually film this video. So I'm like a little bit, can I do it, can I not? Because the sun is literally going to set in like 20 minutes. So I quickly ran around the house, grabbed my things that I've been thinking about with my little list that I've been working on for the last few weeks. And I'm quickly going to film a January favorites. Or kind of last few months favorites. I don't know, it's easier to put January favorites in the title because people can find it, but really it's just kind of favorite things since the last time I did this video. A lot of spirit fingers happening today. I'm a little bit hyper. I'm also starving, so I'm like shaking. Moving on, let's get to some favorite things. Okay, I guess I'll start with my lip product that I've been reaching for a lot. If you watched our last, where was it? Where were we? San Sebastian video, probably the last vlog that just went up. You saw me purchase this in San Sebastian, Spain. It's a NARS lipstick in the color Montego Bay, like a mauvey pink kind of color, and it is definitely very matte. And the way I like to apply this is kind of key. I like to just dab it on. Rather than swiping and getting a ton of color on, I just dab it and just get a tiny wash of color. And that's how I find it looks best on me. I don't really like a really strong pink lip on me, especially with all the blonde hair. It looks a little bit too legally blonde. So I just dab it, give myself a little flush of color, kind of like using a blush on your lip or something. And it's a really pretty color, and it's a nice consistency, good, luxurious feeling lipstick by NARS. My other favorite thing that I usually pair with it is my go-to, is there a spider web in front of this lens? I keep seeing something flickering around. My go-to lip liner, which is the Annabelle in Demure, I believe? Demure. I've been using this for years and years and years, and it almost doesn't matter what kind of pale pink lipstick I'm wearing. I always throw this on underneath. And the trick to this guy is that I overdraw, let me get real close here. I overdraw just a tiny bit, just at the bottom of my lip, from like here to here. And that just makes my lip look a tiny bit more plump on the bottom. I have pretty thin, I call my lips bird lips. I have thin little lips. So to extend them a little bit is nice, makes them look a little more plump. And then I just accentuate my Cupid's bow by just going on the outside right there and then accentuating the V in the center. And then I don't blend that out too much. I just go in with the pink lipstick and then dab around, blend it out with my finger a little bit. And that has been my go-to lip combo for the moment. That took me a long time to get out. Oh my God. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed this video, I'm being all weird. Okay, another beauty product. Very, 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 like years late to the game on this one, but I finally caved and I had a gift card, so this is what eventually had me dive into this. Finally, I got the oh my God, this is an issue. I should have eaten something before I started this. The Naked Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, and this is just the original one, I believe. I mean, I'm not super into beauty products and stuff. I know what I like, but I don't buy everything out there. But I believe this is the first one. So it's basically all the neutrals, lots of shimmery shades, and I really had no idea how much difference a good quality eyeshadow really makes to your application. I've always used drugstore eyeshadows and I've always been happy with those, but as soon as I touch this, I don't know how you really ever go back. Like this is, you barely have to touch these colors. Like this is the one I use the most, not to work and stuff, but on the weekends I usually put a swipe of that one, Smog, and then I often use Half Baked. Can you see that? Nothing is in focus right here. And I usually blend that out with some Buck. I usually drag Smog along the bottom of my lashes too because I have bluish green eyes. That like coppery brown color looks quite good on me, I think. But the quality of this, I mean, yeah, it's expensive. This thing's like 65 bucks or something, and I only use maybe half the colors, but quality is, it's so velvety, it's so nice. So if you haven't taken the plunge and you think it's all big hype, go for it. Money well spent. Oh yes, and I was gonna mention this brush. This is the brush that I most often use. It's a Sephora fluffy crease shadow brush, but usually I just dip in Smog and then I just drag that across. I usually put it over my whole lid and then I just drag some into the crease just to add a little definition to my eyes. And usually that's all I do and add liner, but if I'm going all out, I'll add a few more colors. When I do, this is the brush that I go for. Skincare. So Murad recently reached out to me and wanted to send me a few of their current products, this being one of them. It's the Hydrodynamic Ultra Moisture. All it says is apply liberally to face, neck, and chest. So this stuff kind of, I mean, I need to buy another one. I need to buy one with my own money. This stuff, I'm a drugstore cheap kind of skincare girl. I shouldn't be because I'm getting old. I'm an old fart now, and I'm definitely starting to see the wrinkles and stuff, so I should be spending a little less money on purses and a little more money on my skincare. Definitely you can see the difference in my skin when I use a good quality moisturizer in the end of the night. I used to always get a red patch along the side of my face here. I think that's just related to dryness, and especially on my forehead and stuff too, where I was really seeing some lines and wrinkles and just like a lot of unevenness. Even with foundation, it was starting to bother me, but when I use this stuff, it all kind of just melts away. My skin was just a lot happier. It was all much more evenly toned. I've used it with a few other products, so that obviously helps too, but this was the key factor to the changing of my skin texture. I've definitely noticed now that I've run out of it and I've gone back to my regular drugstore stuff, my skin's not so happy again. So I definitely need to figure out how much this costs and purchase my own. Now I'm addicted, I have to use it. Especially leading up to the wedding, I want nice, smooth, clear, non-red, itchy, wrinkly skin. Okay, another last beauty product is this product. I've been using it for months and I keep meaning to mention it at some point. I was going to do a whole blog post on it. Probably will at some point with my experience with it, but this thing is a blonde's best friend. It's called the Eyelure Pro Brow Kit, and it's basically a brow dye kit. Tints your brows. You can go to places and have your eyelashes and your eyebrows tinted, but again, I don't like to spend my money on things I know I can do myself. So when we were in London, I gave this a shot, hoping that it wasn't going to turn my eyebrows red or make them fall out or anything, and it didn't. It was like the most perfect shade of brown. My eyebrows and eyelashes are almost like a clear white. They're almost translucent. Like when I have no makeup on, you cannot see that I have eyebrows or eyelashes. So I always prefer to tint them just so I don't look like a crazy person with no eyebrows every morning. It's perfect if you're going like camping or like gonna be around a pool or something for the weekend. It stays on for weeks and weeks and weeks. So mine's all discolored and everything, but basically you just add a tiny drop of the dye and a couple drops of the activator into the center cup here, mix it up, apply it to your brows, leave it on for a few minutes and wipe away. And you have nice dark brows for 4, 5, 6 weeks, depending on what kind of chemicals you use on your face and how often you wash your face and stuff. So blondes, give it a shot. I use in dark brown, obviously. It comes in a black as well, but I don't want black brows, so yeah, love it. Okay, moving on to hair. I have been a long time user of the Dove dry shampoo. I've used that stuff like, God, 5, 6 years probably. Before that, I always used Batiste, but for some reason I went away from it. I just like the texture that Dove gave my hair. I think my hair is like baby soft. It holds a curl well, but it just wants to stick to my head and just be like kind of bland and boring, and the Dove gave me tons of volume, which is why I think I always went for it. I like the voluminous look. But in terms of cleaning my hair, I decided to go back to the Batiste, gave it a shot a couple months ago, and I haven't even touched my Dove since. The one I use is the Ella Henderson. I have no idea who that is. Sweet and seductive. I don't know. I'd use any of them really. This one just has kind of a sweet cupcakey bake kind of scent, so I know a lot of people don't like that kind of sweet scent. You may not like this one, but in terms of cleaning, it actually does a really good job. Today was one of those days where I was like, I should probably wash my hair. I can't really remember the last time I washed it, but I don't feel like it, so I dumped a whole crap load of this stuff into my hair, and here we are. I went out to the meeting with the wedding planners, and now I'm filming a video, and I survived another day not styling my hair, and that makes me a happy girl. So there we go. A couple food items. The first one is, oh God, I've pricked my eyes so high you cannot see what is happening here. The Crystal Light Tea Blends Peached Iced Tea. So basically it's natural and simulated flavor. I am really terrible at drinking water. I've had kidney stones a few times. I just don't like the taste of water, and I don't have that quench for thirst. Like I just don't really get thirsty. I have to really think about drinking my water. So this just helps me get an extra few glasses in me per day. I love this flavor. It's an iced tea peach flavor. Ken loves it too. It doesn't taste too heavily like Splenda. I know a lot of people don't like that flavor. I think it is sweetened with some Splenda, probably as aspartame. I don't know, one of those bad things, probably bad for you, but at least I get a little water in me and I don't get kidney stones. That's my preferred flavor anyways. Another food item, another flavored thing that's probably not so good for you, but it brings happiness and joy to my life in the morning, is this Coffee Mate Nestle French Vanilla Sugar-Free Coffee Creamer. So good, but definitely very, very sweet. If you don't like sweet coffee, you probably won't like this. Anyways, it comes in a huge jug. It's sugar-free, so, I mean, 0 sugar. 15 calories per serving amount, which I guess is like 1 tablespoon. 1 gram of fat, 10 milligrams of sodium. I mean, it's probably loaded with terrible stuff for you, and I wake up thinking about this stuff. This is what gets me out of bed. So I think, you know, a little bad stuff isn't terrible. If I'm doing okay for the rest of the day, I don't mind having a tablespoon of this stuff in my coffee in the morning. Okay, fashion items. Okay, the first one is this big, long gray scarf with little tassels on the end. I think plain scarves are becoming all the rage again. But I see a lot of people just wearing them just long, kind of, feels kind of English. Like being in London again, everyone feels like a little bit more posh and polished with just their scarf hanging down, but I love to wear it all bundled up around my neck too, because we're heading back into winter weather here. We've had quite a few snow days here in Vancouver, so I just bundle it all up like that, and you've got the cute little tassels on the bottom. It's super simple, plain gray, cozy, inexpensive. Yeah, and I love it. It looks good with almost everything. It goes with everything. Plain gray, so how could it not? But I'm definitely on the hunt for the brownish orange kind of colored one. I haven't been shopping in ages, so definitely it's on my wish list. Oh god, maybe I should have washed my hair today. It's sticking to my head. I'm a Josie Grossy today. Oh man, I need food. Come on camera, give me some light. Let there be light. 2 more things. Of course, I had to include these suckers in my favorites for this month. They're in my last haul video, but I've been wearing these like non-stop. They're one of those things where you think that that's not going to go with very much, but I've just been wearing them with everything and I love them. They're super comfy. Ken hates them, but I think probably most men would hate a black leather loafery kind of shoe that's covered in fur. It's definitely a very trendy item. I actually wore them out to, I think we were in IKEA or something, and he's like, why are you wearing your slippers again? You shouldn't be wearing your slippers out in public. Those are for the house only, Andy. No, I'm gonna wear these all the time. I love them. If you missed my haul video, they are from Shein side. I can link a bunch of similar ones down below, but they've got green, they've got pink, they've got ones with all sorts of graphics on the front of them, they've got full back ones, they've got every kind of look-alike dupe for the Gucci Princetown shoes you can think of. So there you go. Love them. Have not regretted that purchase. Okay, and the last item is a really old item, so I don't know why I'm even really mentioning it, but I guess it's the style and yeah, just the style of the shirt that is my favorite. And it is this cropped checkered kind of shirt. It definitely looks more summery, obviously. It's kind of like a summer black and white picnic shirt kind of pattern, but it's from Forever 21 several seasons ago. My camera's flashing at me again. What does that mean? I actually got it as a matching set. It comes with like a little high-waisted skirt, but I almost always wear the top separately. I love wearing it with my high-waisted flared denim that's in like kind of a medium wash. And what did I wear it with last night? Where were we? Oh no, that was 2 nights ago. We went bowling and I wore them with my high-waisted H&M jeans with the cut-up bottom that I also showed in my last haul video. But because those pants are really cropped, their shirt's cropped, there's no belly showing or anything. It's not meant to be worn like that, at least not for me. I do not have a belly that is meant to be shown. But I love this style of top. It comes a little below the fatty part of my arm. It's not super tight on the arm and also flares out rather than being super tight crop top, so it's really flattering. Shows off the top waist part of your denim and then flares out along the top, so it gives you a nice little waist, and it's black and white, so you can't go wrong. Okay, I was trying to get that done quickly and I think I still went way too long. You know, for someone who is not really that chatty in real life, I seem to find a lot to say whenever the camera's on. Working on that. Okay, so that is it for my January favorites. I hope that was helpful and it wasn't too dark and yellowish in color and I wasn't too spastic. Oh, make sure to subscribe and make sure to check out all my latest videos. I've been working hard to get all our Portugal videos and Provence videos out. They take me forever to edit, but I personally, I mean, all the views on those videos are probably me because I love watching them back. It's such a happy moment, happy summertime to remember, and I'm so glad that I actually did take the time to record all of it. So I would love if you went to go check those out. Let me know what you think, and I guess that is it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.